K. Thakur from Yogeshwari Mahavidyalaya, Ambadora. Dear students, in 11th standard, we have already studied this topic, magnetism, and in this topic, we learn about the properties of a magnet, magnetic dipole, pole strength, magnetic dipole moment, magnetic induction at a point along the axis of a short magnetic dipole, magnetic induction at a point on the equator of short magnetic dipole, torque acting on bar magnet placed in uniform magnetic field, and terrestrial magnetism. Now in standard 12th, again we are going to study topic magnetism, in which we learn about first article, whose name is circular loop carrying current as magnetic dipole. As we know that the magnetic induction along the axis of a circular coil carrying a current is given by B is equal to mu 0 I A square divided by 2 into bracket A square plus X square to the power 3 by 2. In this case, A is the radius and X is the distance on the axis of the circular coil. And as X is very greater than A, we neglect AQ in denominator, and therefore our equation becomes B is equal to mu 0 I A square divided by 2 into X cube. Again, we know that area of the coil is A, and which is equal to pi A square, and therefore A square becomes A divided by pi. If this value is substituted in this equation, say number 1, then we get B is equal to mu 0 I A square is A divided by pi, mu 0 I A divided by 2 pi into X cube. And suppose we multiply and divide this equation by 2, then we get B is equal to mu 0 into 2 into IA divided by 4 pi X cube. Say this is equation number 3. And in this equation number 3, we know that the product of I into A is called as magnetic dipole moment. So M is equal to IA. So equation number 3 becomes B is equal to mu 0 twice into capital M divided by 4 pi into X cube. This is equation number 4. Again we know that in electrostatics, the electric field at a point on the axis of the electric dipole is given by the formula E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into 2p divided by x cube. Say this is equation number 5. Now if we compare equation 4 and 5, then we conclude that first conclusion is this mu 0 is analogous to 1 upon epsilon 0. And another analogy is the magnetic field is equal to electric field. And also the electric dipole moment P is equal to M, magnetic dipole moment is equal to IA, and therefore we conclude that the current carrying circular loop behaves like a magnetic dipole. So this is about current carrying circular loop carrying a current which produces magnetic field and is behaved like a magnetic dipole. Now second article is magnetic dipole of revolving electron. As we know that the origin of magnetism lies in circulating charges in atom present in every substance. Suppose that the electron having charge, magnitude of charge E, is revolving around the positively charged nucleus in circular orbit with linear velocity v, and the radius of orbit is small r. As the electron is revolving in circular orbit, it is equivalent to a current loop. Therefore, current will flow in the coil and whose direction is clockwise direction. As the electron moves in anti-clockwise direction, current moves in clockwise direction. And therefore, the face of the coil, first face behaves like a yes pole and other pole is behave like a north pole, and therefore it behaves like a magnetic dipole, and therefore this magnetic dipole, which is a vector quantity, it is directed from S pole to N pole, that means it is directed inwards, that is into the bore. And to find the magnetic dipole of such revolving electron, we know that as the electron is revolving around the positively charged nucleus, it is a uniform circular motion. And in case of uniform circular motion, the period is given by T is equal to 2 pi r divided by V. Again, we know that the current is defined as I is equal to rate of flow of charge, that is E divided by T. And therefore, this current can be written as E divided by T is 2 pi r divided by V, and which is equal to E into V divided by 2 pi r. Say this is equation number 1. So current is given by EV divided by 2 pi r. Now we know that magnetic dipole moment for a circular loop carrying a current is given by formula M is equal to I into A. And therefore this magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron is given by formula I. The value of I is E into V divided by 2 pi r, and the value of area is pi r square. So we get this r gets cancels with this r, pi is cancels with this pi, and therefore magnetic dipole moment is given by formula 1 by 2 into E into V into small r. So this is the value of orbital magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron. MO is equal to 1 by 2 E into V into R. This is the one of the form of orbital magnetic dipole moment. Now, we link this magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron with the angular momentum of revolving electron. As we know that in case of Bohr's theory of hydrogen atom, according to second postulate, electrons revolve around the nucleus in circular orbit, for which the angular momentum is integral multiple of h upon 2 pi, and therefore we can write this orbital magnetic dipole moment MO is equal to half E into V into R. Again, if we multiply and divide this equation by mass of the electron, that is ME, then our equation for orbital magnetic moment becomes 1 by 2 E divided by ME into ME into V into R. And in this case, the quantity M into E, ME into V into R is called angular momentum. So, as ME VR is equal to angular momentum of revolving electron, then we write the orbital magnetic dipole moment MO is equal to 1 by 2 into E divided by ME into LO. So this is the another form of orbital magnetic dipole moment in terms of angular momentum. And from this equation, we can define new term in magnetism, and that term is called as the gyromagnetic ratio. So, gyromagnetic ratio which is denoted by gamma O, and this gyromagnetic ratio is the ratio of orbital magnetic dipole moment divided by angular momentum of revolving electron, and therefore we write the gyromagnetic ratio gamma O is equal to MO divided by LO is equal to, we write here 1 by 2 into E divided by ME. So this is the expression for gyromagnetic ratio, and gyromagnetic ratio is defined as it is the ratio of orbital magnetic dipole moment to the angular momentum of revolving electron, and whose value is 1 by 2 into E divided by ME, where E is the charge on electron and ME is the mass of the electron. If we substitute the values of E and Me, that means E is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and mass of the electron is equal to 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kilogram. If these values are substituted here, then the value of gyromagnetic ratio MO upon LO is equal to 1 by 2 into E divided by Me is come out to be nearly equal to 8.8 into 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kilogram. So this is the value of gyromagnetic ratio, and it is constant.